Hey there everyone and welcome. Today we are going to be taking a look at my 2022 PlayStation wrap-up, so let's get started. And here we are at the main page where some parts are blurred out because I have already taken a quick peek at my statistics and I want you guys to be surprised at what I have. So let's start from left to right with the total playtime. So in 2022, I played for 720 total hours, with 346 or 48.1 of my total playtime on PlayStation 5 titles, and 374 or 51.9% of my total playtime on PS4 titles. I played 670 hours locally, and 50 hours played online because I'm not a huge online player, 330 total number of days played, and 0 hours spent in PlayStation VR, because I just don't have the time nor the patience to set up that monstrosity. And now it's time for some global community statistics with Horizon Forbidden West. And so apparently 25 million people have had smoke bombs bought or crafted, 11 billion arrows that hit machines, 633 million explosive javelins used to take down machines, 14 million thunder jaws felled, and 168,000 hours spent in photo mode. And now that we know my total playtime, let's go to my top games of 2022. So in 2022, I played 201 games, and compared to last year, that is 11 more games played and 6% more games. And so my top 5 most played games of 2022, at number 1 is Destruction All-Stars on the PlayStation 5 with 60 hours logged, and that's 8% of my total annual playtime. And since the game had 3 new events this year that relaunched with the game when the game was on PlayStation Plus, available for everyone to play, I jumped back in, I got a lot of the stuff. Of course, eventually with the third event they had, it kind of died out. And I also got the Platinum this year, which I'm really proud of, and so a lot of my time went to that. At number 2, we have Everybody's Golf for the PlayStation 4 with 53 hours logged, and that's 7% of my total annual playtime. And if you're an Everybody's Golf player, you'll know that the servers actually did shut down this year on September 30th, and so a lot of my time was just trying to do whatever I could do, get the rest of the trophies. I also got the Platinum for that. Recording stuff, exploring, enjoying all that Everybody's Golf has to offer. And sadly, half the game's not even there anymore. You can't explore the online courses like you could. You don't have the freedom to explore like you used to. And so at number 3, we have Horizon Forbidden West, which I played on the PlayStation 5, and it's a very, very gorgeous game, by the way, with 41 hours logged and 5% of my total annual playtime. I enjoyed Horizon Forbidden West. I thought it was a big improvement over the first game. I thought the first game was a little too cliche in some parts, but I just wish the story in Forbidden West was better. It felt like after the first game, if there wasn't that secret cliffhanger ending, a sequel wouldn't really be needed. And so this sequel kind of feels like it's like pushing the boundaries of the world and almost forcing a story in a way, and there are some highlights in there, and then it ends on another cliffhanger, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it felt like building up to it didn't build up to this grand moment, and just built up to another cliffhanger. So hopefully the third game is really enjoyable. Forbidden West is enjoyable, but I thought it could have been a lot better. And at number 4, we have Returnal, and Returnal is so good, and it's amazing on the PlayStation 5, and I have 32 hours logged, and that's 4% of my total annual playtime. And since Returnal is coming to PC in 2023, I highly recommend anyone getting it if you have a PC. Returnal is an amazing game. It has a great atmosphere, it has great acting and voice acting. Celine is an amazing character. There's so much to find and discover about her past and her thoughts and all the stuff about her, and this is the year I finally actually beat the game, which is why it's probably number 4, and I only have 3 more trophies left to the Platinum, and I'm really hoping to get those done soon, so we'll see. And at number 5 is God of War Ragnarok, which I also played on the PlayStation 5. I have 24 hours logged, and that's 3% of my total annual playtime. I enjoyed Ragnarok, but like Horizon Forbidden West, I wanted more to the game. I really enjoyed 2018. I was very impressed how it reinvented the franchise after 3. I was not expecting it to essentially continue, especially in the way it did, but it was actually really good. But this game, it started off strong, but I think it kind of fizzled out as it went on, and it just felt bloated, and there's like a lot of filler. And once you actually do reach Ragnarok, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as impactful as I wanted it to be, or as I expected it to be, because there's so much hype, so much advertising. Everyone wanted this game. Everyone wanted to play this game. It won so many awards, and just, I wanted more to it, and it just wasn't that. So we'll see what the future has for the series. And now my favorite genre of 2022 apparently is driving and racing, with 117 hours logged, 19 games played, and 106 trophies earned. And I do enjoy driving and racing games, but it's most likely because of Destruction All-Stars why this is my supposed favorite genre of the year. Typically it's probably more action-adventure, and that's usually what I go for. That's usually what I've gotten in past years, but it's not bad. And now we have some more global community statistics with God of War Ragnarok. There have been 850 million Rage Mode activations, 599 million chest punch, 6 billion total enemies killed, and 5 billion axe throws. That's pretty impressive, community, and that's probably because so many people have played it. So let's go back to the dashboard. And now we'll go to my trophies earned in 2022. So in 2022, I earned 2,074 new trophies. I actually think that's a decrease from last year because between making videos and, to me, a lack of new games coming out, I just haven't played as much as I used to in previous years. Hopefully 2023 increases this, but we'll see. And according to their statistics, I have 59 platinums, or 3%, 527 gold trophies, or 25%, 410 silver trophies, or 20%, and 1,078 bronze trophies, or 52%. And for my 2022 major trophy milestones, my very first trophy was Thrill Seeker for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on the PlayStation 3 on 10/17/2009, and apparently they don't have a recent trophy for me, even though I have earned many trophies in December, so I don't know why that's not there, or why they don't have anything there. I'm not sure. And now we have some more global community statistics for Gran Turismo 7. There have been 13 billion miles driven, 1 million liveries created, 212 million cars collected, and 369 million online races completed. I've played Gran Turismo 7. It's not my kind of game. I like more arcade-like games, but it's actually a decent game for what it is, even though it did launch with many flaws, but they have been updating it with many new patches, updates, and cars included. So if simulation racing games are your thing, this game is probably for you. And now we go back to the dashboard. And finally, we have the PlayStation Plus section of 2022, so let's take a look. In 2022, PlayStation Plus granted access to 833 games through monthly games, games catalog, and the classics catalog, at least for premium, which I am a premium member. In my time with PlayStation Plus in 2022, I did 24 hours spent playing online multiplayer games with PlayStation Plus, 38 monthly PS Plus games added to my library in 2022, and my top online multiplayer game for 2022 was, of course, Destruction All-Stars. And I've said it before, and I will always say it, if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, at least for the monthly games, you should get each and every game they offer, because even if you don't think you want it or are interested in it, you never know that in the future you may want to play it, or try it out, or it might get you into that series, and that's a great way to, play the games and get into stuff without actually purchasing them. And if you actually want to purchase it, you can get it later on. And so, the top monthly games for 2022 on PlayStation Plus. Number 1 is FIFA 22, no surprise. EA Sports UFC 4, no surprise. Dirt 5, Team Sonic Racing, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And for the most popular games in the PS Plus game catalog, number 1 is Stray, highly recommended. 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is really good, and I actually thought was an improvement over the first Spider-Man game. And then we have Ghost of Tsushima, which I highly recommend playing as well. Beautiful atmosphere, beautiful story, very surprising game from Sucker Punch, really good. Number 4, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and number 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. Both games that aren't really for me, but I know a lot of people enjoy them, and that's all that matters. And time for the top classic games, which is probably my favorite catalog. Number 1, Mafia Definitive Edition. Number 2, God of War 3 Remastered, and it's probably popular because of Ragnarok, of course. Number 3 is Toy Story 2, which was a classic game released this year. Number 4 was Lego Harry Potter Collection, and number 5 was Tekken 2, which is also a classic game that was originally released on the PS1. I wish I saw more like Ape Escape or Everybody's Golf, or I should say Hot Shots Golf, that's what it was called, but pretty good selection so far. And now for some more community activity, and this is all about Stray. So there has been 1 billion meows, 12 million things ruined because you are a cat, 635,000 basketballs sunk, and 814,000 miles traveled in buckets. And Stray is such a cute game. You play as a cat, you knock things over, you're chaotic as a cat, you're exploring, being adventurous. It's a great game to play. I highly recommend it. And now we go back to the dashboard. And now you see all the pictures on the screen because originally before they would all be blank, and after you went to each category, each picture would be filled in. So you have Horizon, Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Stray. And here's my summary card. What a year. Top game, Destruction All-Stars, and then all the statistics that we went over. And then once you're done, you earn an avatar, and the avatar is based on whatever popular genre you play. Because mine was racing and driving, I got this one right here, but I will also list the stuff on the screen because all the codes have been released and they're all universal. There's for the US and European codes, and I will list that. Copy them down, enter them, get your free avatars. They're cute, but I do wish they put more effort into them because they're just screenshots from Astro's Playroom, and in comparison to last year or the year before, they actually had exclusive avatars. But I mean, they're free, so it's not bad to have. And that is pretty much my 2022 PlayStation wrap-up. And down here, of course, it talks about 2023 and beyond. I can't wait for Forspoken. Resident Evil 4 is going to be a great remake. Hogwarts Legacy is going to be really good. I'll probably try Street Fighter 6, even though I'm not good at fighting games. Star Wars Jedi Survivor should be good. I thought the first one was good, but it could have been a lot better. And then you have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm excited to see what that has because, they went into a whole different direction. It's actually a sequel to the original Final Fantasy VII, so that is my 2022 wrap-up. If you want to find out your 2022 PlayStation wrap-up, I will list the link in the description and in the comments below. You have from now until January 13th, 2023 to find out your results. And once you do, let me know in the comments or tag me on Twitter at DieDuke1 because I would love to know your playstyle. If you want something else to watch, then check out my 2021 PlayStation wrap-up. But until then, please be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.